right, and time now to talk business with our partners 2 Degrees. Maria Slade, BusinessDesk senior reporter with us this morning. Maria, what a lovely, refreshing change from Garth. Great to have you here.
I'll tell him that.
Hey, we're talking, well, we've got a few things to get through this morning, but this is a surprising development for Sunfield. This is the developer halting its application to FastTrack.
Yes, this is the development between sort of Papakura and Takanini in southeast Auckland. It's been very controversial. It's been promoted very, very heavily by the NZX listed developer Winton. And it's going through the FastTrack project, the FastTrack application system, which we've all heard about. These are the key projects that the government wants to get off the ground. And so Sunfield was deemed one of them. But Winton's now put the application on hold, and this is basically because there's been widespread opposition to it. Everyone from Auckland Council to Watercare to New Zealand Transport Authority, everybody have put their hands up and said, listen, this thing has got so many problems. And so Winton's now said, all right, Taihoa will address some of these issues.
What are the issues?
Well, one of the big ones is flooding. It's on flood-prone land, which is one of the reasons.
It's quite a major one, isn't it?
Kind of an issue since the anniversary weekend floods. So it's one of the reasons it's never been developed. It's in the flight path of Ardmore Airport. It has a high-pressure gas line running over it.
Jeepers.
There are no transport connections. The nearest train station is about 3 kilometres away. And one of the big ones is the Mill Road corridor, which is the alternative to the Southern Motorway. Auckland's incredibly clogged Southern Motorway will go down the eastern side of this. And they're saying, well, look, have we considered how this will be integrated into Sunfield? No, we haven't yet. So that would mean a recalibration of stormwater provisions, transport numbers, all sorts of things. And so, yeah, we don't know how long this has been put on hold for, but Winton's got some quite big questions to answer there. And one of the big things too was it never sort of talked to Auckland Council before putting in this application. So Auckland Council is saying, listen, there's a whole lot of questions here that you just haven't answered.
Because that's one of the requirements, isn't it, to FastTrack? There was a mine down in the South Island that had a similar problem. You're meant to sort of go and consult with those who might be impacted beforehand. So interesting that that's development has taken place. Now, BusinessDesk has got a series on productivity, and one of the things you're looking at is AI, and there's a particular type of AI that's causing concern.
Agentic AI.
I'm glad you said it.
Yes, agentic AI. So this is the AI that makes the decisions for you, if you like, as opposed to traditional AI, which that relies on you giving it information and it analyses data, that sort of thing. Agentic AI can do things like reset your passwords. It can sort of escalate help desk queries. It can even make approvals. And one of the problems with it is that firms are getting these tools just through automatic software updates, and they might not even realise they've got these tools. And so they are unwittingly exposing their data to AI.
Ooh.
So yeah, that comes with a whole set of problems. Last year, the US House of Representatives banned its staff from using the commercial version of Microsoft Copilot for this very reason.
That's right.
Yeah, so so they're saying that this hasn't been fully considered. Like AI, is supposed to improve productivity, but there's a whole lot of other things. Like it's a choose through the power for a start, and if you're getting these sort of add-on tools that you don't even know about, you get bill escalation and like, oh, suddenly I'm paying for these tools I didn't even know that I wanted or needed. And yeah, so in our series, my colleague Cecile Meyer is just looking at whether AI really is all that productive. For example, the Swedish fintech Klarna, they got rid of about 700 call centre staff and replaced it with a chatbot. And now service levels have gone down so much that they've gone, hang on a minute, we might need to rethink this and rehire some humans.
It's because they obviously rely on sucking up as much information as possible to make their quick decisions. And if they're sucking up your information from your, networks and emails and stuff, that's obviously not what you want, is it?
That's right. I mean, the AI agents, they're dealing with so many systems that they become quite a target for attacks, and so that's an issue as well.
Now, public sector board members and chairs are in line for a pay rise. We know the government announced that they were going to be increasing some margins the other day. Some would ask why.
Yes, good question, isn't it? This follows a review that the Public Service Commission has done. That they kind of did it on the quiet a month or so ago. And so now something like 600 public sector bodies, their boards and chairs could be in line for a pay rise. And it means that the fees could rise by as much as 80%. And this is because there's always been a huge gap between what public sector boards get paid and what private sector boards get paid. It's about double in the case of chairs, something like 132K for the average private sector chair, compared with about 60 for the public. And the Prime Minister and the government are saying, well, look, effectively, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
Yeah.
We need to raise the level of performance by paying them what they're worth and getting in some good people. So this is what this is about. But I can imagine it's going to be controversial. So, some like Kiwi Rail, Transpower, New Zealand Post, their boards have already had rises. That happened in January, and they'll probably be in for another one this coming January too. So, stand by for the outrage.
Well, exactly, especially at a time where teachers and nurses have been offered 1%, it's tough times out there, except apparently if you're on a public board. Hey, thanks, Marianne, lovely to have you here.
You're welcome.
Marianne Slade, who's the BusinessDesk senior reporter, and we talk to BusinessDesk, I should say, every day, thanks to our partners, 2 Degrees.